Is it true that supermodels get paid that enormous amount of money, £10,000 a day?
I never discuss money ever, and I want to correct this, that I never ever said in any of my interviews that I would never get out of bed for $10,000.
No, I never said you did. We were just making it up as we went along.
It's a quote that's been following me for a while, but I just want to correct it because I think it's not right, and some people wouldn't make that in a lifetime, so they'd be kind of mad to hear that we'd make that or not get out of bed for that. So
yeah, but I mean, if it's market forces, isn't it? It's supply and demand. You're a supermodel now. You can demand enormous fees, can't you?
Well, I don't know if we can demand even that much, because it's like you could be here today and gone tomorrow. I mean, we can like say, yeah, we'll do it, book it, I'll be there.
Yeah, but how do the other models feel about the supermodels? Do they feel? I mean, presumably you can dictate the clothes you want to wear.
Actually, no. I wore some like stuff in Milan that I hated, but because they're paying you, you got to wear it, and you can't complain. It's all part of the job, and just smile and do your job and walk down the runway gracefully as you can, and you know, it's only for 2 minutes. It's not going to hurt.
Do you still like the job?
Yeah, I do. I still like the job.
Do you think it's harder for black girls to make it to the top in modeling?
Yeah, it's getting better, I think, now, like all over America, London, Paris, Milan. And at first, I think it was a trend, and now I think in terms of like cosmetic contracts and stuff like that, they're trying to market ethnic women, which has taken a long time to happen, because usually it's you can have like 10 cosmetic contracts, but not one of them are for ethnic women.
That's
and
right.
Now they're considering that, and they're thinking that, well, yeah, Japanese or a Jamaican woman is going to want to buy this makeup, so let's start making it and marketing it.
So how did you get started? I mean, every...
It's like a fairy tale, but it's true. I was discovered hanging out in Covent Garden.
I don't believe a word of it.
Yeah, I just didn't want to go home, and I was hanging out with my school friends, and a lady called Beth came up to me and gave me a card and said, do you want to be a model? And I said, yeah. I took the card and took it home to my mother and thought about it for a few days, and then went to see her and started.
You know, every young lady listening to this at home, and most of them would want to be a model like you, enormously successful and making a lot of money, wouldn't believe that, because it's so very hard to be discovered. It's like a Hollywood story, isn't it? I must ask your mother. Your mother's in the audience. Can we get a picture of your mum up there? That's her there. Is this true?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, okay, well, your mum says it's true. Did she give you any advice?
Not basically, just keep your feet on the ground and not get kind of too big-headed. And
Was she a showbiz mum?
no, she wasn't a pushy stage model, although I went to Talia Conte and Barbara Speaks. So I wanted to do it. So I kind of said, I want to go to dance, I want to go to act. And she
You'd still like to act, would you?
Yeah, I would, and I've been doing stuff in Cosby Show and stuff like that. Stuff that's right. I don't want to do a film or a television show that's not right and expect the model to be just like an airhead.
Yeah, that's right. Because models do have that image, don't they?
Yeah, but I think not anymore. I think it's changing, and people are beginning to realise that we're intelligent, and that we're business women, and we can take care of ourselves and our careers and manage ourselves well.
What's the life expectancy of a model? I mean, the professional life expectancy.
I started at 15, and my agent says to me I could model till I'm 30, but I don't want to. 15 years is a long time, although there are some that have. I'd like to do other things, expand and change and try out different stuff.
Is there a tacky side to it? Is there a side where you have to go to parties and be seen?
No, you don't have to do... I mean, I go out mainly to benefits, and every time people see me out, well, you were partying last night. I'm like, no, I wasn't. It was for a cause. But no, you don't have to do what you don't want it to do. I mean, if you can help, and I think if you get to a certain point and your name's out there, and if you can help for a cause for AIDS or for children, I think you should try and do so.
Do ordinary guys ever get to meet girls like you?
Yeah, I meet guys on the street every day.
Steady.
Just say hi, but...
Yeah. You only say hello, yeah, and move on. But I mean, you know, there's lots of fellas who would like to take you out. I mean, do you only go out with Robert De Niro or Mike Tyson?
I don't go out with Robert De Niro. And Mike, yeah, I did go out with Mike Tyson, and we're just friends. And no, it just happens, it's the circle that you're in, and you just meet these people. But my first boyfriend was pretty normal, and I don't have a preference of what kind of man I go out with, except if he has a good heart.